Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Coach Dave Faust and Maria Kaiser Ford over all on campus of St. Henry District High School. On behalf of Principal Grant Frank, Director of Athletics Jim Demler, and Head Coach Dan Train, we welcome you to tonight's contest between your St. Henry Crusaders and our guests from Lloyd Memorial High School. St. Henry District High School is a member of the High School Athletic Association and abides by the rules and regulations of the association to maintain high standards of conduct, competition, and relations with all schools. St. Henry would like to remind you that the Dundee High School Athletic Association promotes good sportsmanship on the field of play and in the stands. We ask that you, the students, fans, and parents, encourage student athletes in the spirit of good sportsmanship and friendly competition during the game. We also ask that you please refrain from making any derogatory comments toward the athletes, coaches, or officials participating in this competition. Failure to do so could result in removal from tonight's game. We ask that you please rise, remove your hats, and pre-game prayer and the playing of our national anthem. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Almighty God, your goodness, bless us with many gifts and talents. We ask you to bless this great nation and breathe your light upon our people, to recognize that we were all created equal in the image of Christ. Breathe your spirit among those affected during these difficult times in our nation. Help the sick, the unemployed, and the heartbroken find peace and comfort through your direction. Thank you, Lord, along with all who have made this contest possible. Watch over and protect all of these athletes, aid them to do their best to be a sign of good sportsmanship to all. We thank you for this great opportunity and ask for your blessing through Jesus Christ, our Lord. Amen. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. And now, to honor America, the playing of our national anthem. All right, tonight's game, Kansas between the Lloyd Juggernauts and your St. Henry Crusaders. We'll first introduce the starting lineup for Lloyd Memorial. First up, the Juggernauts. Number 3, Jenna Pierce. Number 14 is Kenya Williams. Number 21 is Evan Lynch. Number 23, Brooklyn Jackson. Last, but certainly not least, the Lloyd Juggernauts, number 32, Maya Holden Hopkins. Now, number 3, Lloyd. For your Henry Crusaders. First through guard, number 1, Casata. Guard, number 4, Annabelle And number 32, Joey. Tonight's referee are Lloyd.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Evan Parhad, joined with
Ian Bowman.
And we're looking at a good one here tonight. We've got the St. Henry Crusaders versus the Lloyd Juggernauts. This is a battle of the district, battle of Erlanger. Ain't that right, Ian?
That's right, indeed. Both teams have been very successful so far in the season, earning the number 2 spot, tied for 2 in the district right now. Right now, the Crusaders, what's really standing out for them is their defense, and B, their fast break opportunities. Let's see if they can keep that going today and get this number 1 seed.
For sure, and you're seeing that defense right there. Kennedy Sig picking up way up top on the court. Lloyd trying to find something inside. They're just passing it around on the edge here. Already getting a little chippy. We know this game's going to be heated. We know there's going to be fouls. See a double dribble there by Holden Hopkins. That's just not what you want on your first offensive play of the game.
Not what you want this early on in the game. I'd call it early game jitters. I don't think that's going to be a trend for a team number 2 in the district right now.
For sure, I have to agree.
It very well could become a trend as Crusaders turn over the ball.
Still there by the Juggernauts. Pierce gives the charge to Anna Bain. You see the shoulder throw. Good hustle there by the crew. Good job by Anna getting back on defense, drawing that foul.
Big hustle play there by the crew.
Lloyd trying to set a tone. Refs just not having it. So hopefully we get a good game here. Good foul calls. Kennedy looks inside. Pazanka.
Great pass.
Double team. 3 for Joey. That one's perfect. Good lead there for the Crusaders. First points of the game. Joey Powers finding her 3.
Powers shooting 35% from the three-point line.
Juggernauts dicing apart St. Henry's press, getting them an easy 2. And number 3 just took that shot at Anna Bain, guarding her tightly now. Anna drives inside on Pierce, puts it up. Chance at an and 1, misses. She'll take 2 shots.
Not a ton of contact there, but I think that was the right call.
She's already gotten out to a quick start. Let's see if this continues. And sinks the first one.
Anna Bain shooting 72.9% from the free throw line.
And number 3, Jenna Pierce, the senior, already has 2 fouls with less than 2 minutes into this game, and she'll sit down for number 10.
It's not how you want your senior setting an example for the rest of your team.
For sure. St. Henry's had some foul trouble. Elise Armbruster, definitely a person who St. Henry doesn't want fouling out early.
Great steal.
Joey Powers open 3. That one's perfect, 2 for 2. 8-2, early lead.
Audrey Pazanka with the defensive steal, coming back and dishing it to Joey Powers for a wide open 3-point shot. That's how you do it.
We'll see you after the break, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 8-2. We just saw Joey Powers. Good 2 for 2 from the three-point line. Anna Bain getting some good hustle plays for the crew, getting 2 free throws and a charge already. And Juggernauts finding it inside. That's their second one in the paint tonight.
What a deal there by Holden Hopkins, the senior.
Senior heavy team, this Lloyd team. St. Henry only has Elise Armbruster, a senior, on the floor right now. And that was just a wry pass by Kennedy State. Juggernauts, can they take advantage of this?
Armbruster closing out well.
Holden Hopkins tries kicking it inside. Audrey popping it out, fighting for a jump. And jump ball is called.
Great defensive hustle there by the Crusaders.
Yeah, number 23, Brooklyn Jackson for the Juggernauts, definitely getting some good hustle, had that steal, jumped on that ball when it hit the ground, and that's what you like to see. Elise pops up top, dishes to Anna. Good ball movement here by the crew. Audrey on the 3, kicks inside, Anna. One more pass, Kennedy 3. That one's good.
The Crusaders can absolutely miss him beyond the arc tonight.
3 for 3, 11-4 right now. Fans wanted an over and back. Holden Hopkins
down the line a bit there.
Yeah,
Just a little
from
bit.
my perspective, she did not fully get off the line, so I'll agree with that call with the refs there. Ball was tipped out, so good defense there by the Crusaders. Looks like the crew's in a zone here. Lloyd picking that apart. Good shot by Kenya Williams.
Chris Raymond served them well most of the night.
Definitely. Pazanka saucing up the defense. She's double teamed, looking for something, puts it up herself. That's a 2.
Great job of Audrey Pazanka there, beating the double team.
Brooklyn Jackson guarded by Pazanka. Jackson gets it back. And she misses her shot. Elise Armbruster comes down with the board. And St. Henry not really finding much on the transition. And a Bain 3. And that one's good.
2 minutes of transition and you had the 3-point shot falling for you.
I want 2 though, 3. 16-7. 9-point Crusader lead. And they'll call that a foul on Joey Powers, trying to reach in there for the tip.
A little bit of a bump there.
I don't disagree with that call. But that's the kind of hustle you want to see. Coach Shrink's definitely not mad about that one.
Not one bit. Definitely the kind of hustle you want to see.
And Kennedy hustling. Lloyd can't hold on to it. That'll be Crusader ball. And Ian, do you think St. Henry's going for another 3 here?
You kind of got to here. I mean, you can't seem to miss. If you can't seem to miss, why would you not shoot the open 3? But don't shoot the 3 if it's very contested. Try to work the ball for an open shot.
Good ball movement here. Joey takes the 3. That one's off.
Not the shot you want right there. You need to keep moving the rock.
Yeah, maybe that was a little bit of force, but St. Henry continuing to try to find it. Kennedy barely misses that one. Holden Hopkins for 3.
Great success there by Elise Armbruster.
Joey Powers in transition. Doesn't take it herself. Kennedy takes the 3. Ooh, no good. Barger comes down with that one. And Anna Bain on an island here. Elise Armbruster caught on the help defense backside. Couldn't get back in her zone. 16-9
there
here.
by Kenya Williams. Way to wheel and deal that ball.
Yeah, and that was good off-ball movement there by Lloyd, seeing the help defense by Elise Armbruster and capitalizing on the open lane. Anna Bain taking it back up top, resetting. Kennedy will she shoot again. Foul called there, push through the pick.
Elise Armbruster took flight there on that foul.
Caroline Brandon will come in, let her sit for a second. It's a rough ball.
Caroline Brandon, not a bad replacement for Lisa Armbruster. He's got the height.
Yeah. Audrey in traffic will find 2 shots.
Lloyd really getting in the foul dribble here.
Yeah, Lloyd's trying to set a tone here. Ref's not having it. St. Henry just picking apart this defense. Audrey misses her first. .219 left in this quarter. Saw a hot start on the 3-point line for the Crew. Slowing down a little bit, but got some picky fouls there from Lloyd. Crew looking to capitalize off that.
Zonka shooting 27%.
And 0 for 2. Kelsey gets the rebound.
Good hustle there by the senior.
Kennedy finds Joey in the corner. Joey, jab step, spin move on Barger. Misses the layup. Looking to get back here. Jackson, good tip by Brandon. And that's what you're talking about, Ian, the length of Caroline Brandon. Definitely proving to be a good asset for the Crew this year, and she's got 2 more years after her. Definitely going to be starting next year.
I mean, Evan, just look at the amount of sophomores that are on this St. Henry roster. You have to wonder about the future of St. Henry once we're gone.
Yeah, it reminds me of my sophomore year. That was a pretty senior-heavy team for the girls.
Senior-heavy team.
Interesting call here. They're going to call that a block. If I'm not mistaken, they're going to call that because of her position under the basket. She was almost directly under the basket. If it was a little farther out, maybe they could choose a charge. Maybe they could choose not to call anything, but that's not the worst call in the world.
Yeah, I mean, I'd rather the refs be, in a game like this, with this much physicality, I'd rather the refs call more than not call as much, with player safety definitely being in mind.
For sure, I completely agree. Joey Powers, good rebound there on the free throw. Jackson goes 1 for 2. Kelsey looking inside. Can't find anything. Finds Brandon. Brandon back to
Kelsey was
Powers.
getting pressed bad there on the perimeter.
Yeah, she got that early rebound. Lloyd didn't want that to happen again. Brandon up top. Joey, wide open reverse. No, she can't get it.
A little bit too much fancy stuff there by Joey Powers. Let's take a hop, go straight up with it.
Yeah, you just gotta. She didn't know how open she was, and she just took the shot that she had. Can't blame her, but looking from here, it's easy to say just turn and put it up on the board.
Knowing how physical Lloyd has been all night, you think that's a factor in the Crusaders' minds right now, Evan?
Yeah, definitely. I think the Crew is knew coming in that this was going to be a physical game, and they're not letting it get to their heads. Kelsey Bowman steal on Holden Hopkins. She can't get it in possession.
Hopkins moving her feet just a bit there.
And those are those plays that don't show up on stat sheets. Like, that's not going to count as a steal.
No.
But definitely getting in the head of Holden Hopkins. And Lloyd kicking it over to the corner. Brandon doesn't close out. That's an easy 2 for the Juggernauts.
16-12 score now.
Big, guarded by Holden Hopkins. He had a lane.
Big wants to get it.
Brandon on an island. Makes a miss. And it doesn't go in. I don't think I've seen a shot stay up there longer. And Barger wide open.
Confusion in the zone there.
And Juggernauts find a 3. They're only down by 1 with 30 seconds left. Coach Train wants the last shot of this quarter. St. Henry just has to get across half court. 20 seconds remaining. Pozonka versus Fuqua. Dribbling around. 10 seconds. Pozonka guiding her offense. She'll take it herself.
Foul on the play there.
Foul on number 5 on the floor.
Some confusion there by the referees.
She was in the shooting motion. She had her dribble picked up. They're going to give her 2 free throws. Yeah, I was thinking, wasn't she taking her 2 steps? But
that thought was going through my head there. Didn't want to say much, but
Zonka swishes her first.
Crusaders jump out to a 2-point lead.
And he swishes her second, perfect from the line. Zonka will come sit. Elise Armbruster here for the last 7 seconds.
Lloyd now with the last shot opportunity.
Buchwald pushing it. The
No
air
call.
balls. 1.5 remaining. Can St. Henry get a shot off?
Lloyd just a bit tripped up there, trying to push the ball fast.
Lloyd head coach yelling at the ref right now. They wanted a shooting foul, but I don't know how much of a shooting foul you can give at the half-court line, especially in high school. Oh! We don't see that play very often.
No.
That could have been deadly for the Crusaders. 18-15. What a quarter, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you in the next one. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the second quarter of St. Henry Crusaders versus the Lloyd Juggernauts, fighting for the #1 seed in the district, 18-15. Saw a lot of threes in that first quarter. St. Henry perfect for the first 4 shots. Lloyd, a lot of fouls to start. Definitely trying to make this game a physical one. They've been good on the 3 as well, 2 of their own.
Good job there fighting through the screen to get a contest on that shot.
And Sig completely blocked by Holden Hopkins, and that one will roll out of bounds.
Hopkins, impressive backhanded block there.
Yeah, it looked like Blake Griffin with the pump fake on the first block behind the back. Lloyd, coach, edging onto the court here. And Brandon loses it, puts it back up. Pizanka, she wants the shot. Brandon rolling, couldn't fight through Holden Hopkins.
Hopkins being a defensive anchor down there. Really holding it down.
St. Henry continuing to press.
Let's
Stolen by Brandon. She's getting her get back here. Deep 3 by Pizanka. Oh my goodness.
Bit of a second situation here.
And after the play, contact by Kenya Williams, pushing Caroline Brennan. No foul will be called.
Interesting no call there. That seems pretty out of the play area.
Yeah, I've seen plenty refs call that a tech. I think personally that should have been a tech. Williams will find the and one on the other side of the ball. Yeah, going back to that play again, that was
an interesting no tech call there.
Yeah, The ball went in the basket, and from what I saw, Kenya Williams just completely shoves Caroline Brannon.
Yeah, Brannon had the ball, was trying to get it back to the referee. Once Brannon gave it to the referee, Kenya Williams pushed her out of the way to get to her spot. So
yeah, Williams missed her free throw. Some may say ball don't lie. She misses her three as well. St. Henry lets it go out of bounds. It'll be Crusader ball.
hey, but great job there by Caroline Brannon, not retaliating, just putting up her hands, saying,
Yeah,
hey,
I mean,
what was
she
that?
got
What's
that
going
steal
on
on
here?
Holden Hopkins. She made that pass that was needed. Kept her composure and keeping her composure now.
Thing is to get to taking it personal.
21-17, 4-point game. Hannah Bain in the corner. She'll take the midi. No good. Elise finds it. Kicks it out to Pazalka. Pazalka driving inside. Puts it up. No good. Trying to fight for it. Crusader trapped. Lloyd's got some space here. Varger on an island. Pazalka. She loses it. Finds Jackson.
This little zone's kind of getting diced apart here, Evan.
Brannon.
A lot of
finds the
penetration.
ball. Yeah, I mean, they're finding their way to the basket, but that's some good defense by Brannon. Just put the hands up. Don't get the foul call.
Great post defense, yeah.
Pazalka three. She can't miss. 24-17.
Goodness gracious.
And Jackson kicks it to Holden Hopkins. Holden Hopkins 1v1 with Brannon. She'll take the spin move. Loses it for a second. And Brannon comes down with it. Is that an under-the-range pass? Yeah. Pazalka wanted that three. She'll take the two. Just kidding. Passes to Elise. Elise shot. No good.
Caroline Brannon improvising just a bit there at the end of the basket. Lucky to find a teammate.
And good defense there by Armbruster, cutting off the way to the basket. Another air ball by Lloyd. Elise hits the ground.
He's getting thrown there.
Holden Hopkins three. No good. Hannah Bain will find that board. Started tightly by Litton here. Hannah takes it herself. And she's on the ground. No foul call here. Pazalka can't get back. And Lloyd capitalizes on the fast break.
Hey, this game has been a bit bipolar, you could say, Evan.
A lot of foul calls early.
Yeah. Very beginning of the game, they're calling everything. Now they're not calling much here.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what's up with that, but
maybe they got the inkling they were calling a bit too much.
I don't know. Lloyd coach had a few words with the ref, but
maybe that just swayed their mind.
Yeah, Kenya Williams looks to be in a little bit of pain. I don't know. This is a physical game. I know St. Henry knew it coming in. Lloyd definitely wanted to set that tone early.
Yeah.
And that's what they've done. And St. Henry's done a good job fighting back. Not physically, but on the scoring wise, they've made a lot of threes, definitely spread the court, find their lanes for the people because they're forcing Lloyd to guard out on the perimeter.
Now, St. Henry doesn't have that size and that physicality to really go blow for blow with Lloyd and be bruisers like Lloyd is, but they can spread that offense, spread Lloyd, and make them pay for one and everyone to go in the paint and make a hack fest down there.
Definitely.
Doyle and Bowman checking in.
And Joey Powers back in this game. Saw her hit a couple threes. See if she continues. Good move there by Elise. Looks like Lloyd is in.
Corner's wide open there.
Some man-to-man defense here. Anna loses it.
Cruz
Looking
made
to
the.
Elise. Elise double teamed. Doesn't see Sig in the corner.
Sig's been open in the corner quite a few times now.
Elise wants this again, posting up.
Lloyd really sagging off Sig when she gets in the perimeter.
Sig drives inside. Tip to Kelsey. Kelsey lets that one go out.
Great IQ there by Kelsey, not fighting for that.
Lloyd coach wanting his players to open their eyes and see the ball.
He's really getting after it.
Armbruster drives inside. Good defense there by Lloyd. She kicks it to Sig. Sig.
Sig wanted to shoot that.
And she does. Finds the two.
Sig really wanted that three-point shot, but you saw her eye in that basket.
Jackson taking this one up on Bain. Finds her way around.
Ooh.
And charge called for Elise Armbruster. Boys basketball team in the stands, they're hyped for that one.
Elise gotten run around a bit in the paint.
Yeah, it's the second charge on Lloyd so far. Good hustle there by Elise
Lloyd's
Armbruster.
physicality starting to bite him back.
Yeah, ref's definitely not having any of it.
That's a double-edged sword of physicality. You set the tone, you get them in their own minds about it, then you start getting into foul trouble. You start getting some of your big players in foul trouble there.
Yeah, foul called here. They're going to call that one on Audrey Pazonka. Ball went down. She grabbed the arm of a Lloyd player. Understandable. And Mallory Collins will come in here for Pazonka.
But it's a miscommunication there from Lloyd team to their coach.
Yeah, and you saw Audrey tried to drive inside, instantly crashed by 3 Lloyd defenders. Ball just gets tipped out. There's not much you can do there.
No, there's really not. I mean, you can look to back that out and kick to someone who the people came off of. But if you're that fast, you're going 100%. It's hard to do that, really.
And Jackson. Williams. This is a part of the defense. Elise Armbruster. In motion. Lloyd jumps, finds the contact. They'll call that one a foul. Chance at an and one here.
Elise Armbruster's getting beat up down there in the paint. They need to sub Brandon in.
And normally Elise Armbruster's in foul trouble by this point. I think that was her first one of the game. So good job on her, maintaining her fouls. And brick off the back iron.
Crowd noise really affecting that shot.
26-21. 5-point game here. Bain finds Collins. Collins to Elise. Elise doesn't want to back this one. Just kidding. Finds Sig deep two. No good. And Powers tries to keep it alive. It'll be Lloyd ball.
Good job there by Powers trying to keep the ball alive.
Yeah, good hustle there by the crew. Lloyd just not finding. They have these opportunities. They keep taking the ball down and they keep missing. Keep getting free throws. Not making those either. So Lloyd really just needs some momentum for them.
Really, at this point, they have nobody but themselves to blame for this deficit right here. They're getting the shots. They're getting the opportunities. Evan, they're just flat out missing.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And that'll be an over and a back for them. Kennedy just tried to get that steal, put it in, but touched by Lloyd. And Powers will sit Pazonka back in the lineup.
Pazonka, if you remember making those earlier threes.
Big to Elise up top. Finds Bain. Bain brings it back out. Picked by Elise. Bain open two. That one.
Right there. Amazing shot.
Holden Hopkins, really not been much of an impact player this game. And she misses that one, gets her own rebound. And shoulder thrown into Elise.
Elise might need an ice scrub up after this game. She's getting bumped around a little bit.
Yeah, Jackson will make that three, cutting it to a 4-point game.
You know, Evan, on the Crusaders' previous shot, there really is some beauty in a nice mid-range shot. The way it goes in, there's definitely some beauty in that.
Yeah, it's a lost art, especially in this day and age.
It's great to see someone perfected the mid-range.
Pazonka deep three. Oh my goodness!
There's a mid-range shot. You have a deep three, Evan. Lord have mercy.
What a shot. And that's not her first one tonight. Jackson trying to do it herself. She'll kick it out.
Crusaders still in that zone defense of theirs. It's worked most tonight. Gotten diced apart a bit by some passing.
Holden Hopkins, another miss. Sig reels it in. She's in the corner. Finds Bain. Bain finds Pazonka. Pazonka takes it inside. Kicks it to Armbruster. Elise swings it. Pazonka, another three. Oh, can't get it. Mallory Collins, the rebound.
Pazonka wanted that one to go in. She wanted it bad.
Collins doesn't shoot it. pick for Pazonka. Pazonka, will she shoot this again?
Lloyd back
She's
to
just
his
dribbling around. This looks like warm-ups, and she's fouled. That should be an and one. Wow. Pazonka cannot miss.
No and one there on that shot. A little bit of contact, but apparently not enough to foul.
Yeah, refs definitely backing off compared to the first quarter.
Lloyd, need a timeout here. If ever a time to call timeout, now is your time. So their momentum down.
Williams tries. No good. Armbruster has it.
The Crusaders can't be pushing the pace here. They got to take their time.
Coach Schramm just calling for a slowdown. And he'll call a timeout. That's a good way to slow the game down. 22.7 remaining, 34-24. Audrey Pazonka is probably going to take this last shot.
Welcome back, everybody.
20 seconds remaining. Kennedy Sig has this ball here, guarded by Holden Hopkins. Coach Schramm, just like the first quarter, definitely telling his players, get the last shot here. Elise Armbruster's got 8 seconds. 6.5, they'll call a foul here.
A little bit chippy there. 21 for Lloyd.
I think that
Not
was
liking the
on
deficit right now.
number 32. 10-point deficit. Lloyd, 1 foul away from putting the Crew in bonus.
If the Crew goes in bonus, this game's getting away from Lloyd.
Armbruster puts it up. She's fouled. Foul on number 21, Lloyd. Emery Linton.
Linton was the one getting into some physical action there with Elise Armbruster earlier, fighting for a ball.
And she sinks the first.
You know, Evan, I don't really understand whenever the ball is dead, fighting for who gets to give the ball back to the referee. It just seems pointless to me.
Yeah, I have a funny story, but it'll probably last more than 5.5 seconds. So I'll let y'all know in the next half. Elise Armbruster hit a little fadeaway free throw there. 4 seconds remaining. Jackson's going to chuck this one up. That one's an air ball. And Elise catches the rebound. 36-24, 12-point lead for the Crusaders. What an amazing half of basketball they've played. We'll see you in the next one, ladies and gentlemen.
At St. Henry, we understand the importance of what it means to be crew-united in Christ. Our faith is at the center of everything we do. We begin and end every day in prayer, attend regular class liturgies and prayer services, and the Holy Family Chapel is open before, during, and after school hours throughout the week.
Both inside and outside the classroom, students, faculty, and staff connect with local communities through service, campus ministry, and instruction.
Throughout the year, we perform more than 10,000 hours of community service, giving our time and talent to a wide variety of organizations, including local parishes, food pantries, homeless shelters, inner-city schools, and community nonprofits.
Through service, we grow to become caring leaders who value human life, are dedicated to family, and live a life in service of others. Welcome to the Ames classroom. AIM stands for Academic Achievement Through Intervention, Mentoring, and Support. The design of this room provides an open and active learning environment which supports a school's student-centered approach to learning. Each student who is enrolled in AIMS is provided with appropriate, individualized academic support. The AIMS program teaches us how to assume responsibility for our own education, as well as how to advocate for ourselves in the classroom.
Everyone deserves access to an education that builds a strong foundation for their future success. The key is a mission at St. Henry District High School, which is why a variety of services geared towards helping students succeed are available, including mental health awareness activities, National Honor Society peer tutoring, a teacher-staffed after-school homework center, on-site campus ministry, guidance counseling suite, and much, much more. The science and technology spaces at St. Henry District High School are second to none. Science, technology, engineering, arts, and math are vital components of our 21st century learning, which is why our campus offers multiple science classrooms, plus 4 dedicated science labs, including the biology lab, chemistry lab, physical science lab, and the Dr. George A. and Dolores E. Renneker STEM lab.
These labs provide us with increased opportunities to work on project-based assignments. They also allow our teachers to do more hands-on classroom work with us, helping us better understand scientific methods and various theories. The STEM lab is also home to our championship robotics team, better known as Crewbotics. All of our science classes focus on lab work with data collection, processing, and analysis. Various levels of science courses are offered, including college prep, honors, and advanced placement. We have the opportunity to take STEM, biology, chemistry, physics, anatomy and physiology, zoology, and so many more.
Our expanded media center includes a redesigned computer lab, green screen room, and communal space that fosters student collaboration. Our championship esports team calls this place home. It's also where you'll find some of our fellow students building state-of-the-art computer equipment.
Our media center is used regularly by our faculty and staff for professional development opportunities, parent orientations, and presentations. Its open concept gives us the freedom to explore multiple subjects independently, such as computer networking, computer software, gaming, video recording and editing, computer programming, and software development. With direct access to our IT labs, AIMS rooms, STEM lab, and global and digital classroom, we can easily collaborate on projects with students in other classes.
Our technology department aligns its curriculum with the needs of local universities and businesses. This means that we are exposed to different information technology fields such as computer science and user interface. In addition, students attend conferences, compete in local competitions such as Tech Olympics, and participate in job shadow opportunities provided by local companies. Welcome to our Fine Arts Building. This $8 million expansion project is just one of the attributes that sets St. Henry apart from other high schools in our region. The centerpiece of this building is our beautiful 650-seat Dries Holmes Auditorium. This space was designed to host a wide variety of events, including student productions, band and theater classes, school masses, and community gatherings. The Ed and Betty Duzing Black Box Theater is adjacent to our main theater. This versatile space is used for rehearsals, smaller performances, classroom instruction, and banquets. The scene workshop and studio is outfitted with tools and equipment we can use to build stage sets, design and create costumes, and more.
The Wilson Family Art Gallery was specially designed to showcase student artwork. It's also perfect for hosting alumni, grade school, and professional art exhibits.
As St. Henry students, we have the opportunity to take a wide variety of fine arts courses such as visual arts, photography and film, digital art and design, drama, chorus, chamber choir, and band.
These courses are all held in the Fine Arts wing of our campus. Here, we can explore, develop, and master skills in spaces especially designed for the arts. For example, our visual art classroom features an extra-large, northern-facing window wall to bring in natural light, and our main theater is outfitted with state-of-the-art sound and lighting systems. St. Henry's athletic programs have a long and distinguished history, holding numerous titles including more than 65 state championships and 19 All-A state championships. We offer fall, winter, and spring sports. These include golf, soccer, cross country, volleyball, basketball, swimming and diving, cheerleading, bowling, archery, track and field, tennis, softball, baseball, lacrosse, and esports.
Located right here on our main campus, we have access to Holbrook Gymnasium, Griffin Soccer Field and Track, Paul Kramer Baseball Field, Wink Kramer Softball Field, and weight room. St. Henry also operates the St. Henry Athletic Complex, better known as the Shack. Located just 2.5 miles from our campus, this facility provides our teams with ample training, conditioning, and practice space.
In addition, St. Henry offers a number of clubs and extracurricular activities such as Student Council, National Honor Society, Student Ambassadors, Academic Team, Art Club, Broadcasting Club, Campus Ministry, Pep Band, School Musicals and Plays, Acrobatics, Science Clubs, Drug-Free Clubs, Foreign Language Clubs, and so many more. These activities give us an opportunity to form new friendships with fellow Crusaders while having a positive and lasting impact on our school and community.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Evan Parhad, joined with
Ian Bowman.
second half of this game of the St. Henry Crusaders versus the Lloyd Juggernauts, 36-24. Ian, can you kind of give us a recap of what we saw in the first half?
Yeah, Evan, so what's been going on in the first half? Crusaders beaming it from behind the three-point line. Just unstoppable. They cannot seem to miss. Their zone defense has worked pretty well so far, and they've really replied well to the physicality that Lloyd has given them. On the other side, Lloyd, they're an incredibly physical team. They're getting chippy. They're getting in the Crusaders' heads. They're back on defense quick. They're walling up on defense. They haven't done a great job of closing out the three-point line. Once the Crusaders get inside the arc and inside the paint, they're expecting to get bumped around and bruised up just a little bit, and that's probably working in Lloyd's favor.
Definitely. We saw a 5-second violation called there on Joey Powers. Lloyd's just in her head. And I saw Mr. Tram, he's pointing at his head. He said, don't let them in there. That's the most dangerous part of basketball is the mental game. Audrey Pazonka 3. Can't get it. She's just warming up this half. And ball's floating around on the ground.
No way.
Sig wanted a foul there.
Awful there for Sig. Not getting back on defense, keeping her head up, finding a loose ball.
Audrey Pazonka here. Good defense, Williams. Pass to Fuqua.
You want Pazonka to find that ball on the offensive side. She's making everything past the three-point line. I think
Holden
the further out
Hopkins
she is,
misses.
the more accurate she is.
Lloyd on the second chance points.
Lloyd wanted that foul. No foul there given.
Yeah, each side wants the fouls, I guess. Big looking corner, Joey Powers. Anna
That's being a
Baines
bit
open.
stingy on the fouls, not calling a ton right now.
And Joey kicks it to Armbruster. Sig, three. No good. Armbruster rebound. Gives to Powers. Powers, three. Can't get it. St. Henry. Armbruster, another offensive rebound. Looks inside. Ooh. And they'll call that one Lloyd ball. Definitely saw some contact there.
Yeah,
Fuqua holding her thumb. Maybe jammed her finger.
not quite enough to warrant the foul, in my opinion. Well, the pass was right on the money. She just didn't catch it. It's simple as that.
Yeah, definitely. Some good defense there by
Thank you.
Lloyd. Pizonka cutting the passing lane. Fuqua puts it up on Elise. She'll miss. Holden Hopkins gets it. Second chance points.
At least good job posting up there in the paint and making Fuqua miss.
Yeah, it was good defense there. Elise trying not to foul. Powers doesn't shoot the three. Just kidding. Yes, she does. And that one's perfect.
Lord have mercy, these Crusaders seem to miss.
Pizonka goes for it. Jackson makes her miss. Litton for two. Air ball. Armbruster fighting for it with Holden Hopkins. Tipped out by Sig.
Hopkins dominating the board here.
Holden Hopkins puts it up. And she'll get that one. Fans wanted an over the back call on the rebound.
The rebound was in fact over the back, but
Don't know if there was contact.
no, I wouldn't call
Pizonka
it
completely
contact.
fouled there on the catch. Fuqua just getting a little antsy after that first one.
I'm not sure if the over and back was more contact or more Hopkins just being taller and grabbing it.
I think it's more of the latter, and that's what the refs were thinking as well. Dane catching that one. She'll put it up. Ooh. Arms
Jeez.
came down, no foul call there. Daniel Trame yelling at his players. What a miss there by Holden Hopkins.
I would give it- I would give it to Daniel Trame. He does not get the
Powers. Hard foul there. She wanted that one to fall.
Mr. Trame just simply does not yell at the refs. He's very put together man. He doesn't raise his temper at anybody. He's very respectable in this case. You have to think how many coaches, if you are in Daniel Trame's position, how many coaches would have lost it at the refs by this point. The amount of no calls being called in St. Henry.
And Powers makes the first. Yeah, definitely not going to point any fingers here, but seen a lot of refs or coaches blow up at the refs, especially after one or two calls in the game. Coach Trame, not to glaze St. Henry, but definitely one of the more composed I've seen.
Definitely showing some crew respect right there, and maybe some crew grit as well.
Lots of crew
Gritting
respect.
through all the bad calls.
St. Henry, not necessarily a press, but guarding up court. Litton. They'll call a block and run on Elise Armbruster.
Lloyd's loving all these calls.
And looking at the replay, I will have to agree with the refs on that one. Elise Armbruster jumping at the very last second. Maybe bracing for the impact, but got to keep those feet
See,
planted.
that's what Evan and I don't see up here in the booth. Whenever we make these judgment calls up here in the booth, we don't see the exact replay.
Yeah, shout out replay analyst, Mr. Z. Great replay analyst, better religion teacher. And Elise trying to find the open man, just a little bit off target. But good vision there. Good job by Audrey Pizonka finding the open spot.
Pizonka doing a great job there.
Yeah, she's definitely on fire for this team right now. Williams double dribble. And refs will call that one. (41-33), 8-point game here. St. Henry really wanting a three. Tap by Linton. Almost misses it. Coach Graham wants a timeout. 41-35 now. We'll see you after the break, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 41-35, 4:15 left. St. Henry a little frazzled here. Coach Trame talking very respectfully to his team. Wants them to get out of their own heads. And passing lane tip by Holden Hopkins.
Hopkins is very confused by the instructions given by his coach.
Big trying to find the open. Tip. St. Henry will retain possession.
Good defense there by Lloyd, not letting the inbound pass get in.
Yeah, one thing I've noticed about Lloyd, they haven't used that many subs.
No, they really haven't. They've stuck with the same core group, and it's somewhat working for them here.
Yeah, we
now,
saw
and you gotta wonder if they get more subs in, will their hustle points go up more? Will they start catching up to the Crusaders and they start putting more people in?
Yeah, definitely. Pazonka, good shot there. Foot on the line. They'll call that one a 2. Steal by Sig. And Litton just all over her arm. Sig can't finish the shot. Elise will finally take a seat. Caroline Brandon out here. Elise has been everywhere tonight. She's been active. She's been on the floor, on the boards. Caroline Brandon, she's made contact on that shot.
Brandon's kicking out.
Contact. Gets her own board twice in a row. Finally makes it. Crowd's going wild.
Caroline Brandon really putting that height to some use there. Getting those boards.
Williams finds Litton. Back to Williams. She just can't hold on to that. Excuse me, Jackson.
Good job there by the crew, keeping the pressure up, making them make that silly little mistake.
Yeah, definitely. Crew got that pass stolen. I'm pretty sure Sig had that pass stolen from her. Gets that back right away. Bain wanted that. Brandon looking inside. Litton wanted that steal.
Rotations by Lloyd are getting a bit sloppy here, Evan.
Yeah, definitely. Jackson, 1v1, Anna Bain, and she just throws that one up. She'll have a chance at 2 shots here.
10-point deficit for Lloyd. 2:42 left in the third quarter. One thing you can always credit Lloyd for is they're always hustling. They've always been out there. I've never really sensed their effort to be subpar. They've always kept that tempo up.
Yeah, Jackson sinks her first. Joey Powers will take a seat for Kelsey Bowman. And she goes 2 for 2. They're taking this one up. Guarded tightly by Litton. Finds Pazonka, guarded by Fuqua. Pazonka, bounce pass. Kelsey looking inside. And good off-ball movement here by the crew. Caroline Brandon's posting up. Kazanka driving inside, puts it up. No good. Tip out by Brandon. That's a steal. Sage for three. Goodness. That one finds home. Hit by Sig, and she's fouled by Litton. Lloyd getting too physical.
Wasn't that much of a flagrant foul by Littman. I think she was trying to fight for the ball, ended up just knocking Sig out of the way.
She's been fighting all quarter, so definitely about time refs make a call, and she'll take a seat.
Could have been a few more calls there on Littman, but
Emery Litton, Brooklyn Jackson, key players both taking a seat here. And Jenna Pierce will come back in this game after being taken out 2 minutes in. Late on the rotation there. Anna Bain three. Oh my goodness!
Anna Bain finishes that late rotation. Lloyd needs to get that hustle up and start getting on the rotation.
Lloyd trying to respond. Kelsey rebound. Careful pivot there. Pazonka wants this herself. She'll find Joey. Joey deep three. No good. Kelsey gets the board. Joey resetting this play. Coach Strahm calling a play here. Finds Kelsey. Brandon in the corner. Pazonka does not get open in the paint. Bain wants to take it herself. Resetting again. Pazonka trying to cut. Good defense by Lloyd. Powers to Brandon. Bain guarded tightly here by Doyle. Bain spin move, puts it up. No foul.
A little bit of contact.
And Williams just throws that one.
No communication there by Lloyd. Someone tells me over the reason she got taken out with 2 minutes in the first 2 minutes of the quarter.
Pierce makes the extra pass to Fuqua. Fuqua straight to the hands of Anna Bain. Bain tosses it. Pazonka 1v1 in the corner. The no-look pass. Oh, foul called there on Pierce.
Douglas making that foul and one. Douglas.
Yeah, ball was way out of her hands. Makes the complete contact. That'll be 3 free throws for Joey Powers.
Love to see it, Evan. Joey Powers leading the Crusaders in points per game.
12.9 seconds remaining. That is not the play you want to be making. If I had to guess, Pierce, her time on the floor is limited. Powers misses her first.
You notice the Crusaders are all back in defense. They don't want to try and get this last shot.
There's no reason you need to be fouling under the basket right now.
Zero reason.
And she makes the second. Lloyd bench trying to make Powers miss. Both times they screamed, she made it. Vargas takes this one. Good tip by Powers. She'll find Holden Hopkins, guarded by Kelsey Bowman. She's backing down. Wow. Finds the shot, and that'll be the third quarter. 53-37, 16-point lead here for the Crew. What an amazing quarter. We will see you in the fourth. Welcome back to the fourth quarter, ladies and gentlemen. 53-39. Crusader lead.
Back in his
Tough
zone
game.
here.
Good steal by Joey Powers. 1v4. Pazalka wide open for three. No good. Holden Hopkins gets that board. Yeah, as I was saying, score, 14-point lead by the Crew, but it definitely feels like it's a 0-0 game.
Lloyd's not going to stop playing like it's a 0-0 game until it is.
Definitely. I think that's one of the mottos Coach Strame has for his team. Keeping them. Foul called.
Hopkins down hard there.
Audrey Pazanka foul. Holden Hopkins holding her shoulder. Definitely hit that ground hard.
Wonder if that foul is going to affect Hopkins' ability to play. Might get taken out of the game here. Hopkins hasn't spent much time out of the game.
Pierce trying to find Hopkins. Hopkins just getting up on the play, looking at the refs. Powers catches it, gives it to Sig. Sig puts it up, barely out. Pierce three, way off. Foul called here, probably on Elisa and Brewster.
Hopkins doing everything she can to get the Juggernauts back in the game here. Hopkins been throwing a few elbows today, Evan.
Yeah, definitely. Getting rough down in there in the paint. Audrey Pazanka picks up her third foul.
For the Crew, I think you need to check in Caroline Brandon back into the game and just get Brandon all over.
Powers gets it on the wing. Drives on Pierce. No step through. Looking outside. Bain chooses not to take the shot. Looks inside. Gives it to Pazanka. Hand checking here.
Good D there.
Looks Powers. Powers. Jump step. Blocked. Gets on rebound. Can't get it to go. And Pierce will take this one up. Gives it to Jackson. Jackson to Williams. Williams to Pierce. One more to Jackson. Hands up. In the paint. Holden Hopkins misses. And Powers will get this rebound. Fast break here. She chooses to slow it down. Elise wide open.
Good deal.
No
Great
good pass
there.
Yeah, if that was a good pass, it's an easy two. Coach Train telling his team to slow down. Big had an open lane. Pazanka finds it open. Holden Hopkins doesn't move down there on the rotation. Gives it an easy layup.
Hopkins getting a bit lazy before in the game.
Yeah, slow on the rotations, slow on the rebounds.
You can't be playing zone defense if you're slow on the rotation. You got to move to a man.
Pierce has this one. High pass to Jackson. Layton in the corner. Chucks it across to Pierce. Pierce, air ball. Holden Hopkins looking for a foul. (55-41), 14-point game. Still 5 minutes left.
Hopkins really wanted that foul there.
Yeah, to me it looked like just fell down.
There was a little bit of contact there, but no, not enough in my opinion.
It was a basketball play.
Yeah, it was.
And Coach Strame calls a timeout here. 5 minutes left. We'll see you after this break, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 55-41, 5-minute game. St. Henry's got the inbound here. It's been a physical game.
A very physical game.
Very chippy. St. Henry maintaining their composure.
I don't think it's a very thin line between chippy and dirty, and I think this Lloyd team has really walked that line pretty well, except for a few moments of unnecessary roughness or unnecessary
That's one way you could put it.
attention. They played just a very physical game.
Definitely a lot of trying to break up the pass, and they're reaching in there. Refs, I feel like
A bit iffy on their calls. They've called some, not called others.
temperamental. I think
Temperamental is a great word, Evan. Well, Membean word action there.
Terry Powers chooses to drive. Good pick by Elise. Pass is completely broken up.
Kickball violation.
Ref rules a kickball. Elise was wide open there. Good rotation. And tipped there by Holden Hopkins. Elise trapped in the corner. Ball comes out. Anna Bain fighting for it.
Good job there by
Jump ball.
Sig. Really fighting for that ball.
St. Henry will take this one out under the basket. Another tip by Lloyd.
Lloyd's really been on the hustle there, jumping the passing lanes.
Definitely.
It isn't just this quarter. They've been doing that since the first quarter. Very respectable, Evan.
Elise, good catch there. Pass to Bain. Bain to Pizanka. Litton reaching in. He'll find the tip.
The out of bounds Lloyd will regain possession.
Good hustle there by Lloyd.
Great hustle there by Lloyd.
And Pierce comes in this game for Fuqua for Lloyd. Pierce makes the extra pass to Jackson. Litton drives inside. She misses. Rebound. Misses again. Powers will get that one. And Litton trying to get the tip. Maybe grab a little arm.
Get a little bit of face there. You know, Evan, Litton's been the main suspect whenever it came to a little bit maybe chippy, maybe a little bit dirty plays.
Yeah, we saw her. We saw, I think it was Williams with the altercation with Caroline
Her,
Brandon.
Williams.
And good layup there by Pizanka. Jackson pushing it down the court. Pierce in the corner, back to Jackson. Pierce has it again. And she throws that one out of bounds. It'll be Lloyd retention. Elise Armbruster will come out of this game. It was soldier for the Crusaders.
I know, really a warrior right there. Bring the warrior and goddess warrior
respect.
princess.
True respect for
Really,
her.
a lot of crew
For
grit,
her
too.
true grit, yeah, definitely.
Tons of it. A little bit of crew spirit there, believing they're going to win the game.
Yeah, I got all three pillars.
True Crusader right there.
Yeah, definitely. And 4 years at the program, you'd want something like that. You'd
Exactly,
want
yeah.
a Crusader like
You want that
on your
homebred
team.
example for all of these underclassmen.
Definitely. St. Henry not really attacking the basket, just trying to run off some clock here. They've got a 16-point lead. That's what you have to do. Pizanka completely fouled on her take there.
Nothing but smiles here from the Crusaders after they get hacked. This is really what you want for a team. You don't want them
Definitely.
getting all up in arms.
Let your game do the talking.
Exactly. And so far, Evan, their game has done the talking.
Definitely.
Leading 57-41. Now, Evan, this game slowly winding down. Crusaders most likely to take this game. What do you think the Crusaders can work on heading back into the next game after?
I think this will definitely be a motivator for them, you know, getting the #1 seed in the district. Dixie's here. scouting out this game, definitely striking a little bit of fear into Dixie's heart, seeing the threes that the Crusaders have been making. I think this is going to do wonders for their team.
I mean, the Crusaders have already beat Dixie once this year. You and I broadcasted that game. So
Definitely. Just seeing how
we'll see
they'll...
that rematch. I'd be very excited. I'd love to watch
Yeah,
that.
I'm excited.
You best believe it. Comes to Holbrook Hall. Evan and I will be here.
Yeah, Dave Faust, Marion Kaiser Court, we will be broadcasting on that. Yeah, I have a story in the end of the first half that I didn't tell. You were talking about players that feel like they have to give the ball to the ref after the play is over. And so I think this was 6th grade basketball. I was on the B team at IHM. So this isn't even the A team. We're on the B team, all right? So I'm on the B team, and we played this team. I don't remember what team it was. And there was this kid on the team who always got like super angry, and he would always want to give the ball to the ref. So the first time we played them, I kind of took a mental note of that. The second time we played them, I decided it was going to be my job to make this kid mad and be the one to give the ball to the ref. Like, I wasn't going to let him rip it from my hands. So,
like a real man, you defend yourself.
Yeah, real 6th grade man right there. Anyways, so first couple plays, you know, there's a lot of jump balls in 6th grade. Not everyone's super careful with the ball. So I've got the ball, and some jump balls, oh, who's going to take it? I mean, I've got the ball in my hands. I'm not going to give it up. So this kid starts getting quite angry at me and starts yelling in my face and trying to rip the ball from me. And it gets to a point, this was towards the end of the game, I think it was the 4th quarter. He tries to rip the ball from my hands. I obviously don't let him. So he gets up and punches me in the back in front of everybody. I'm laying on the floor. He just punches me out of nowhere.
Jeez.
So that was a very pleasant experience. Refs called nothing, obviously. I did not get my free throws. But
True
we
shame
did win
didn't
that
get
game.
those free throws.
We did win that game, so I guess there's a good ending to the story.
Really a true shame.
Yeah.
Couldn't even shoot the free throws for it. Guess if you, as you said, Evan, ball don't lie.
The ball does not lie.
It must have not been a foul if you didn't get to shoot your free throws.
Some may say. 59-41, St. Henry. What an amazing game. Audrey Pazonka hot from the three-point line. This entire team, if I may, they started out 4-4.
Another person I want to point out is Luke Armbruster. Out there getting the hustle points, really doing everything this team needs her to do. Be a more plug-and-play player. She can be the distributor. She can kick the ball wherever you want it. She can get down in the paint, be physical, play defense, get boards, get second chance opportunities. She can also go out there and run an offense.
Definitely.
Really everything Coach Train really wants.
She's not your main scorer, and that's completely fine, especially for this team with so many three-point threats. But she's definitely the hustler for this team, and she instills that in these underclassmen.
Exactly. Now, some of these underclassmen, these three-point shooters, get that hustle in them. Oh, brother, watch out.
Yeah,
this team's
I
going to be
think
very dangerous.
St. Henry's won the hustle game here. Lloyd, obviously, very chippy, and that's fine. That's going to be the team. St. Henry knew that coming in. But St. Henry, better hustle team. If we look in the paint, Holden Hopkins, not to point fingers, kind of standing around. She gets a call she doesn't like, or she gets a no call. Instead of continuing with the play, she just looks to the refs, throws her hand up. And
unnecessary foul there.
Yeah, Lloyd tried to purposely foul. You're down 18 with a minute left. Coach Schramm just wants them to hold the ball, and they're going to purposely foul again.
All right. Not too sure the game plan here.
Trying to foul out, or they have an over-under on fouls.
A little bit of high school betting right here, want an over-under on fouls. Luke Armbruster checking out, getting some of the better free-throw shooters in the game.
I mean, Elise went 2 for 2 earlier.
Oh, we'll take it.
And they will call a travel. Kelsey Bowman smash from behind there by Lloyd. Interesting call there. I just don't understand Lloyd's objective. I don't understand. There's a minute left, continuing to try to score. Golden Hopkins drives inside. And they will call a block there.
That's being called a chicken by fans. Some fighting words right there, Evan.
Yeah, that one's a little interesting. Elise limping after that one.
Not what you want for Coach Train. Get
Not what
Elise
you want
off the
as a
court.
player either.
Elise saying she's okay, though.
Yeah, prayers for her.
Thoughts and prayers, Evan. Thoughts and prayers.
And ball don't lie. That one breaks off the line.
Ball really does not lie there. Hopkins not made too many. Armbruster walking it off. She seems to be pretty fine.
Hopkins makes her second. And there's still
Intentional
fouls.
Evan, I'm not sure the game plan here. I'm not sure the grand strategy Lloyd has behind this right now.
Now, if this was an AAU tournament, I would understand. Okay, you're trying to cut the point differential a little bit. You don't want to give up. But, I mean, this is
unnecessary.
Sig misses her first. And Kelsey Bulmer will check out of this game. Second senior taking her seat.
Yeah, if you're Coach Tran, you got to get all your important players out of the game. Lloyd's getting a bit.
You don't want any more injuries, but you also don't want to go too easy on Lloyd. It's obviously they're not giving up.
No.
And even the announcer calling out 1 minute remaining, you don't hear that very often.
No, you don't.
Lloyd 3. And they're going to call a timeout with 50 seconds remaining. See you after the break, ladies and gentlemen.
Did end up getting started on the game.
Yeah, definitely. 50.3 remaining, 60-45. Lloyd not giving up on this game. They're in a full court press and instantly fouling Joey Powers.
49.5 seconds left.
Yeah. Coach Graham telling his team, get back on defense, no threes.
Well, Evan, I don't know if we're going to have time for a three-point shot. They're just getting hacked before they can even get a shot up.
Yeah, no fouls. I don't know. Lloyd wants to keep this game competitive. And Jackson will sit out. I'm not sure if she fouled out of the game.
I believe she did foul out. That last foul was on her.
Joey makes her first.
I'd say it doesn't take it. This is just stat padding right now.
Yeah, honestly.
I'm not going to complain.
And here come the subs for the Crusaders.
Look at them all go.
It's a second.
Whole platoon change for the Crusaders.
Yeah.
Lloyd sticking with their
Get
blue blood. They're true
younger
and true.
players some minutes. Get these younger players some varsity time. Maybe they get some varsity points.
Right, you never know. Get fouled.
Definitely
Never know what's
something
gonna
could be
happen.
awesome. Holden Hopkins 3. Oh my goodness.
Even the St. Henry B team's giving Lloyd some problems here.
Principal Brandon, not too happy with the purposeful fouls. I mean, can you blame him?
No, you really can't. This is starting to get. Oh, here comes Lloyd's subs.
Lloyd subs. Hopefully they stop fouling after this.
Fingers crossed.
It's been an amazing game.
It really has been an amazing game.
I'm so glad I was able to see this, and definitely with the stakes on the line.
Exactly. Crusaders really rose to the stake here.
Yeah, first seed in the district. That is definitely not something to scoff at,
Oh,
especially after a hard-fought battle like this.
whole new platoon coming in here for Lloyd. Hope to see they stop fouling here.
And Mallory Collins getting those varsity points we talked about.
Yeah.
Second free throw.
Varsity bucket is a varsity bucket, Evan.
And Lindsay Larison, the 8th grader, almost cutting off that passing lane for a steal for St. Henry.
B team's
Lloyd.
doing very, very true to their zone, not leaving the zone much. Discipline.
Lloyd still not giving up on this game. You know what, I could go for all right, I just had, for those of you who don't know, I got out of track practice around 5:30. I went to get my oil change at Take 5. It took over an hour.
Not really a 5-minute oil change place.
I wanted to get Chipotle, and I thought, oh, I'll get my oil change. It'd be 5 minutes from the Take 5 oil change. The other 5 minutes, you know. And then I'll go get Chipotle. I'll come here. I'll watch the game. I ended up getting out at
Nora Lathy on
7:10.
that basket.
7:10, and the game starts at 7:30. So I'm like, well, I don't have time to go to Chipotle, so I have to get to Wendy's. But anyways, moral of the story: I missed the 4 for 4. 63-47. St. Henry, outstanding victory. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. It's been Evan Parhad.
And Ian Bowman.
You have a good night, ladies and gentlemen.